Yummy, yummy. Congratulations, you did it. I want to thank you to all of you who has subscribed to my YouTube channel. Now I have 1,000 over subscribers already. I'm so happy. Today I'm turning 40 years old. It's unbelievable. I am turning 40 years now. Oh, life starts at 40. I'm going to give away this super healthy snack. Just put in the comment below. In my video, in this YouTube channel video, comment what is 40 years meaning for you. And don't forget to follow and like the sponsor of this. With love, Gretel. This 50-gram sprouted cashew also have a flavor. It's a Himalayan pink salt flavor. Super healthy snack. I'm looking forward for your comment. Or you also can send me birthday wishes in the comment. And I'm looking forward to read all of yours. After this will be a video by Dr. Luke Coutinho on the importance of sprouting nuts for better gut health.
And why it is absolutely important for everyone to soak nuts, seeds, and most kind of grains before you consume them. You see, nuts, seeds, and grains are products of nature, and they have survival mechanisms and defense mechanisms to keep them in their form until there's rain, there's the right amount of moisture, or there's sunlight, also to protect it from animals and insects. So their own survival or defense mechanism is actually by producing toxic substances, which can be nutritional inhibitors and enzyme inhibitors when we consume it in the dry form, when it's not soaked overnight. So what happens is we soak nuts so that we can improve the health benefits of the nuts, absorption, and actually prevent destruction to the absorption of several vitamins and nutrients in our body. Yes, all of us think we Google foods, we hear of foods, and we just start eating them, not understanding that certain foods okay, work with synergies when they're combined the right way. Or certain foods or grains like nuts and seeds have to be soaked before you consume them. So to prevent insects and animals from eating these nuts or seeds or taking them away, they produce like a bitter substance or something called phytic acid, which basically tastes a little bit bitter, which you would have tasted when you have your nuts which are not soaked. And that's how they protect themselves from animals, insects, and probably even human beings. Now, when there's rain or moisture, okay, the nuts or the seeds or the grains, as you know, they start to germinate. They start to sprout. So you see, you need water on these grains, nuts, and these seeds to sprout, to germinate. Anything in the germination process is extremely nourishing and nutritious for us. And that is why we soak nuts, seeds, and grains. So number one, let's break it down. Okay, there are toxic substances called phytic acids which are produced. Okay, and these have to be washed off. You don't have to wash them off, you can soak them. So we take nuts, we take seeds, we take grains, and we soak them in lukewarm water, or we soak them in room temperature water for at least 7 to 8 hours so that the phytic acid gets washed off. Now, if we consume the nuts without washing them, the phytic acids get inside of them. And this is where it goes wrong for us. It combines with copper, it combines with zinc, iron, magnesium. It binds with it and doesn't allow it to get absorbed into our small intestines and into our blood. So you see, it actually blocks the absorption of key vitamins and minerals into our system. So eating nuts the wrong way can actually create a mineral and a trace mineral deficiency, also leading to bone deficiency problems. So it is extremely important for us to do it the right way. Just because something on Google sounds healthy, okay, or everyone's eating nuts, yes, it's healthy for you when you break it down on paper, it is healthy, but it has to be consumed the right way. Remember, it's not about what you eat, it's about how you eat it, how your body breaks it down, and how your body absorbs it. It's not just about what you eat. The second thing, there are things like tannins and goitrogens, which are not good for us if it's absorbed directly into our system. So this gets washed off when we soak the nuts, the seeds, and the grains. We get rid of goitrogens that affect our thyroid gland. We get rid of nutritional inhibitors. Nutritional inhibitors are anything that blocks the absorption of nutrients into our bloodstream. Enzyme inhibitors is something that is also produced by nuts, seeds, and grains. These enzyme inhibitors, if it gets into us, they block enzymes that helps us to break down the food that we eat and absorb it. You see, everything that we eat requires the right amount of enzymes so it can break it down. The function of the enzyme is to break it down so that your body can absorb it. So a lot of people with bloating, acidity, gas, pancreatic issues, they have less digestive enzymes, and that's why they struggle to break down foods. And when they're put onto digestive enzymes or foods that contain digestive enzymes, they start to break down their food more effectively, more efficiently, and more easily. So when you wash or when you soak your nuts, you also get rid of enzyme inhibitors that could cause damage within you. Okay, another reason of soaking your nuts, because they actually help you produce more enzymes that are actually beneficial for your gut bacteria. So by washing or soaking the nuts, soaking the nuts, you are actually producing beneficial enzymes for your digestion and your gut microbiome. Protein absorption as well increases when the nuts are soaked overnight, or for 5 to 6 hours in warm water or lukewarm water. You see, it's not about protein. Today, everyone is on a protein shake, protein bars, and all of that stuff, but most people don't even have the enzymes or the right amount of stomach acid to break down protein into amino acids, which then gets absorbed into the human body. So you can eat all the grass-fed protein, your expensive protein that you fly in from the United States or London, but if you don't have the right amount of stomach acid or digestive enzymes, which comes in from your fruits, from your vegetables, from your nuts, from your seeds and everything else, you block the absorption of protein, and what happens is you just end up bloating up and not utilizing all the protein that you consume. So soaking the nuts will also help you with the absorption of protein, and nuts contain protein. You want to use that class protein for your growth of your muscles, the building blocks of your cells, your hair, your skin, and everything else. Soaking the nuts also seeds also include the reabsorption of vitamin B12. So your B vitamins and your B12 absorption increases when you soak nuts that contain the spectrum of B vitamins. And you prevent nutrient loss, and you prevent bone density loss as well by eating nuts, grains, and seeds the right way. So you see, there's always a way. And if you go back, our ancestors would do this. They would soak the nuts, they would soak almonds, they would soak walnuts, they would soak your grains. Today, most restaurants that you visit, they don't even soak the grains. You know, they get an order, they soak it for a couple of minutes or flush it with water and cook it. And that's why a lot of restaurant food makes you bloat up, it makes you gassy, and it makes your gut weaker and weaker. Soak your grains, soak your seeds, soak nuts the right way, 6 to 7 hours. If you live in a very, very hot place, you don't have air conditioners, then maybe even 3 to 4 hours of soaking would be absolutely fine. But this is why we soak nuts, seeds, and grains the right way. It has to ferment, it has to germinate. That will make what you're eating nutritionally strong and great for you, because you're spending a lot of money on nuts and seeds. They're not cheap. You spend a lot of money, but what's the point of spending money if it's not doing you any good? So soak them and eat them the right way. Have a great day, everyone. Until next time, eat smart, move more, sleep right, and breathe deep.
Let me show you this. Let me read through the ingredients. It's not easy to create the activated nut. Before it's sprouted, you have to soak in the alkaline water overnight, drying, and awaken the nuts. They have 1, 2, 3. Reduce phytic acid, increase nutrient absorption, easier to digest. What are you waiting for? Send your comment now.